We moved from Baltimore,
outside of Baltimore,
Catonsville, Maryland. We were up there 28 years, and we were looking to move a little further south, get out of Maryland.
and for just a change also.
I have a brother that lives down in Charleston, so we're closer to him. I've got family all over the country, but we wanted to move a little further south. Didn't want to go all the way to Georgia or Florida. So the weather's been great. I hear it's been a little warmer than normal, but it certainly beats the 20 degrees and teens up in Maryland.
We were looking for the boardwalk. A realtor, we really weren't looking for something new. It didn't even cross our minds. And when we came down a year ago in April, there wasn't much out there. So he goes, well, I want to take you out here anyway for you to see Bridgewater. So we went and met Laura, and then we looked at the 4 models, and we kept going back to boardwalk. So, and most of the properties at the time were already, I won't say purchased, but people had signed up. You could have 3 names on each property. Most of that was done. So we went home, and then I happened to go back online to look to see if anything's down there. And I saw a boardwalk, so I called for her. She goes, I was just getting ready to call you because 3 people passed on the house. So that's how we got it. And then Laura came out, and we were doing this all over the phone, and she did some video for us of the property, especially what was going to be the back of the house, front of the house, that kind of thing. And we signed a contract, and never done that before without looking to see what we were moving in. We didn't go down the 17th strip to see what was there. We didn't drive down to Cherry Grove Beach, which turns out to be a very lovely area. The boardwalk was it for us, and we've been happy. Well, I think we got a lot more for value with the price of the house than what we saw with some of people selling their homes. And there were a couple things I know in North Carolina and the Wilmington area was a little bit more expensive. And the traffic on 17 here wasn't crazy about. But just the value of this property, I felt like, and compared to what we had in Maryland, was definitely a good price range. And cost of living is a little bit cheaper. Certain things weigh out what state has this and what state has that. But I would say the value here is much better than other places.
Well, the things that we saw when we were going around with a realtor, there really wasn't a lot out there at the time.
That's true.
And so we saw this place. We're going to be building a lot more houses, but really the model is what sold us. I mean, we saw the model and said, well, we can live here. I mean, I was looking more for an established community with larger trees and all that kind of stuff, because that's what I'm used to. But I think this place will mature really nicely. So.
I've been very impressed with the people we've met. I mean, everyone is pretty much from another part of the country. But the part of the South, it's a little bit more calmer. It's not such a fast pace. But I love the community. Everyone's been very nice, helpful, even helping to find doctors, grocery stores, somebody to cut my hair, that kind of thing. Everyone's really been wonderful.
And we've done a few of the Friday night happy hours, met some people. It's a good way to meet people. It was a lot of fun. So we're looking forward to tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
the whole building process was great and easy. We didn't really have any issues when we went through our initial walkthrough before we settled, with Wade. I mean, he and his
That was fun. I've never done a
walkthrough, where they put a little piece of tape on every mark that
they
find.
Yes.
And they were very thorough with that. I mean,
so we were there for about an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours.
2 hours,
2
at least,
hours
going through
that.
the house.
So we weren't
for things.
rushed at all.
And
So.
it was, they took their time and they find stuff that they look at stuff I'm not looking at. Find a lot of things to pick up before we go to closings, and then we went through closing and everything was picked up. So I have every confidence that if we have something coming up, they'll take care of it, because Wade was excellent.